Hi DIYers, I'm George from Alarm Grid. Today I'm going to be going over some of the contents of the Qolsys IQ2 Panel Plus kits. Now, the first thing we need to do is make sure that you're going to be going to our website, because we do need to look at the kits on our site, and we also have to go through all the different versions and pretty much just go over what each kit includes. So to start off, I'm going to go ahead and grab my iPad. Alright guys, so I have my iPad here. I'm going to go ahead and open up a web browser. If you guys are doing this on a computer, just open up a new tab, a new window. You're going to go ahead and go to our website, alarmgrid.com. So I'm going to open up Safari here. I'm going to type in alarmgrid.com. This will take you to our home page. Now if you guys are doing this on a computer, you should see at the very top there's a blue navigation bar that says alarm monitoring, BIOS system, enhance your system, and then maybe some other options. We're going to want to go ahead and click on the option that says BIOS system. If you guys are doing this on a mobile or iPad and it's vertical, then you guys will actually have a little blue bar at the top with 3 horizontal lines. And if you hit on that button, that'll open up the menu. And now you will see what desktop users see. You'll see the menu, and we need to hit BIOS system. This is going to take you to all of our kits. Now, since we want to only look at Qolsys IQ2 kits, we're going to want to go ahead and on the right hand side, there's these little like blue boxes that kind of help you filter out the panels and kits that you don't want to look at. We're going to go ahead and click on the browse by brand, and we're going to do Qolsys wireless alarm systems. It's on the right hand side if you're doing this on a phone, tablet, or a computer. Sometimes it even pushes these boxes all the way down to the very bottom of the web page if you guys are on a smaller view, like on your phone for instance. So just make sure you find these blue boxes, and we're going to hit Qolsys wireless alarm systems. This is going to filter us so that we only see the Qolsys wireless kits. Now as you see here, there's a whole bunch of different kits. There's actually about 3 pages. Let's just look at the first 3 just so you guys can kind of get an example of what you're going to be looking for. So the first one says Qolsys IQ Panel 2 plus Verizon 3-1 kit. What this means is the 3-1 usually refers to doors and motions. So 3-1 means 3 door window sensors and 1 motion. You're going to see some other kits, for example, like the third one on the first row. It says Qolsys IQ Panel 2 plus AT&T 10-1 kit. That means 10 door window sensors and 1 motion. Now the other thing you guys will pay attention to is some of them say Verizon, some of them say AT&T. This means the cellular communicator that's in the Qolsys IQ2 system, or the IQ2 Plus system. As you all know, the IQ2 panels and the IQ2 Plus panels, they all have the cellular card already built in, and they either have a Verizon or they have an AT&T daughterboard card built in. So whenever you're trying to decide which version of the IQ2 Plus or the IQ2 to get, you want to make sure that you're choosing the one that has the best reception in your house. Doesn't matter whether it's Verizon or AT&T. You don't actually have to go out and contact Verizon or AT&T. The monitoring company, your alarm company, we're the ones that pay the cellular fees when we activate your system. So you do not have to contact Verizon or AT&T when you buy a Qolsys IQ2 or IQ2 Plus. Alright, so now the next thing we're going to look at, it's going to be the version of the IQ2 Plus you're getting, right? Because we all know there's an AT&T and Verizon version, but then there's also 3 other versions. What I mean by that is the legacy daughterboard cards that the IQ2 Plus has. So all IQ2 Pluses have a Power G daughterboard card. That's why they're called an IQ2 Plus, because they all come with Power G. The thing that changes, or that makes each panel different than the other, is the legacy daughterboard card that's built into it. So there's one version that comes with the Qolsys and the Interlogix GE daughterboard card. That is the 319.5 megahertz version. They also have a Honeywell and 2 gig legacy daughterboard card version. That's 345 megahertz. And then they have the DSC legacy daughterboard card version. That's 433 megahertz. If you're looking on this first page here, most of the ones that you see are going to be 433 megahertz. You can actually tell it in the blue letter description. It says, for instance, we're looking at the second row here on the first page. It'll say Qolsys IQ Panel 2 Plus, 433 megahertz, Verizon LTE 10-1. So what does that tell me? It means that it has the 433 megahertz legacy daughterboard card in the system. It comes with 10 door window sensors and 1 motion. Now, different kits include different door sensors and window sensors. Some kits come with the PowerG encrypted sensors. Some kits come with the normal radio frequency sensors. Some kits come with a mixture of a PowerG motion and normal radio frequency security sensors. So when you're looking at these kits, it's very important to actually click on them, look at the description, or if you even scroll down to the bottom of the product, when you click on it, it'll say what the kit includes. Let's go ahead and click on this first one, the one in the middle that I was just pointing out, the second row, second column, Qolsys IQ Panel 2 Plus, 433 megahertz, Verizon LTE 10-1 system kit. It's $559. If we click on it, it'll take you to the page. Now there's a small little description up at the very front, up at the very top of the page, right next to the price. But if you scroll all the way down, it might make it easier. It'll say kit includes. When you look at kit includes, it'll let you know again what version of the panel you're getting. We know we're doing the 433. That was in the actual product name. We see here we're getting the DSC PG9914. That is a PowerG wireless motion detector. And then the actual door window sensors are not PowerG. They're actually just normal DSC 433 megahertz frequency sensors. So this one is one of the mixed kits that come with a PowerG and normal radio frequency sensors. Let's go ahead and hit the back arrow key to go back one page. Let's make our way down. For instance, if we keep scrolling, you'll see there's another IQ Panel 2 Plus kits that now are saying $345. That means that they're coming with the Honeywell and 2 gig legacy daughterboard card now. And again, if we click on that, like the third one on the the third one on that top row here that we're seeing on this page, it'll say Qolsys IQ Panel 2 Plus, 345 megahertz, Verizon LTE 10-1 system kit. So I know that it's using Verizon. I know it has the Honeywell daughterboard card, and I know it has 10 door window sensors, 1 motion. But what kind does it have? Let's go ahead and click on it. We'll go down to where it says kit includes, and right there it shows me I have the Versa 2 gig sensors. It has the PowerG motion, so almost the same as the other kit, except the other kit has the DSC door window sensors. And then here we have the Qolsys IQ Panel 2 Plus, the one that works with the 2 gig in Honeywell, which was in the product name because it said 345. Let's go ahead and hit the back arrow key. Now, one thing that you guys will notice is that the 345 and the 433 versions of the IQ2 Plus system, those are usually going to be a little more expensive kits. The normal S-Line and Interlogix IQ2 Plus kit that comes with the PowerG as well, right? So the IQ2 Plus that has PowerG, S-Line, and PowerG, Interlogix, and Qolsys, those are going to be the, I guess, more affordable kits. The system itself is actually priced a lot lower than the Honeywell and DSC version of the IQ2 Plus. I believe it has something to do with the daughterboard card that's in the system. But for instance, if you look at the, if you noticed earlier, the 345 and the 433 version of the IQ2 Plus were $444, I believe. If you now look at, let's say we click on the first 319 kit we see, if you look at this one, you'll see that the IQ2 Plus with Qolsys or S-Line and Legacy Interlogix is $337, so it's about $100 cheaper. So you will see also that the kits are normally a little bit less. This kit that I just clicked on happened to actually have PowerG door window sensors and PowerG motion, whereas before the other kits, they were actually the normal radio frequency sensors. Now again, It's always best to call in and speak to one of the planners here. If you just dial into 888-818-7728 and you hit option number 1, that'll get you into contact with the planning department, and we'll go ahead and work with you and see which kit works best for you. You may not even need a kit. You may just need to buy individual systems, which we can also walk you through how to do that. If you guys have any questions about the kits, again, call in. You can email us to support@alarmgrid.com. If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit like underneath, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and enable notifications so when we upload new content, you guys get notified. I'm George from Alarm Grid, and I'll see you guys next time.